Good evening, welcome. It's Anna here, and I'm back with Fleur de Champ. Last time I, assembled the spine with the cover. This is so nice and soft. I'm gonna sew here. I can just feel it, and I think I really like this. It turned out so pretty, and this will start fraying soon, I hope. I have been picking at it a bit because I want that frayed look. So yeah, it will come. The more I handle it, the more it will come. So what's next, you wonder? Yes, the next thing is I'm going to keep this in here it's easier to work with. Now we have to decorate the cover because I would like it to look something else than it already does. And I am having my coffee here in my Moomin mug, ready to keep me company. Hot. And I have an idea. So I am going to layer it up first, and then we can start gluing, hopefully. So I want to keep Fleur. The rest could pretty much be covered up, not all of it, but some of it. And I want to have her next to the, I think I showed you this yesterday, but I am somewhat in love with this idea that she is Fleur. And then I think I'm gonna want to cover up this, so I have a few options. I was thinking about a library card, but that's quite big, so I went through my stash of Tim Holtz stuff, and I found this. No, this is not Tim Holtz, this is something else. It's a fake postcard, and I kind of like the color, and that she is a bit more black and white gray, and this is more cream color. I kind of like that more. I like the rounded corners. So, and I could stop there, but I didn't. Of course I didn't. I kind of wanted to cover up this, so I am planning. I was thinking I might want to incorporate a tea-dye doily somewhere as well. And just because I like the look of it, and it gives it a bit more, you know, yeah, so that's my idea. And I think I'm going to start by inking my things. Got inking page. It's stuck together almost. Let's ink them. This doesn't have to be inked, but I think I'm going to use gather twigs. I like that. It has a bit of a green touch to it. Maybe I could even use walnut stain. I have this teeny tiny walnut stain that I bought when I started doing junk journaling, because I didn't know. I thought they were expensive, big ones, and I didn't know if I liked it, so I bought a small. So maybe I can use that. Or maybe I can even do, ooh, I got an idea. I'm gonna ink around her first. Keep your fingers crossed that this will not be too dark. Immediately it gets softer when you use distress ink, and I love that. It softens the edges a bit. I kind of have that haircut now. And I want the bottom as well. Yes, that's much more softer. I like that. And I have an idea. Since this one is a bit splattered, I think I want to splatter this one as well. So let's experiment live on camera, shall we? I'm getting out my glass mat, so I apologize beforehand if it is glaring, or you know, if you get reflections. I'm going to stand up and look through the lens. That's not too bad. So I want to use my walnut stain, and I'm gonna thank you, Carol, for giving me the I'm just going to plop some down there, for giving me the courage to do this. This is just a spray bottle of water that I always keep on my desk, and here we go. Plop. This is so much fun. And voila, it instantly is much more grungy, and I love it. Could do a bit more on this one as well, I think. Yes. This will be dry soon, and maybe I should get my heat tool to just dry them faster. What do you think? Should I do that? Yeah, maybe I should. I will pause you and be right back, because that doesn't sound very nice. So give me a second. I'm back. I have now dried them. This one got a bit colored, strange color on it, but I love this. So I'm just going to put this down again next to me. There we go. So let's try again, shall we? And we want this one, and we want this one, and we want her. Love this. But we could, maybe we could do that. And cover the text down here as well. It feels a bit heavy down here. So what can I put up here? I can put a little label maybe. Oh, that's wrong red. I'm just looking around my desk and see what I have here. What else do I have in my box? Maybe I can put a stamp. That could work. Or, oh, I have this as well. That's a much better color. So let me just, I like that much more. I'm just standing up and looking through the lens of the camera. What else can I add? I want another texture. I have these, I have stamped onto fabric. I have these small little things. I like that one. Maybe I can put it here. I like that. I like that a lot. So we have, she is inked. I'm going to ink around that one as well. Using my teeny tiny walnut stain. Just really darken up there, just because I don't want this book to be, this journal to be confused of being a cutesy journal. It will not be a cutesy journal. It will be like Karin, grungy and random and eclectic. I love that style, and I'm having so much fun making them. So yeah, am I happy with this? Yes, I am. I am really happy with this. Maybe I will even turn that a bit so that this greenish thing don't show, because I didn't like that. There we go. So let's start by gluing the doily, and I'm just thinking what kind of glue I want. I want something that won't ooze out. Just cleaning up a little bit behind me here, because I have things everywhere. Maybe I could could do glue stick. And then art glitter glue around the edges. Do we think that would work? Mod Podge maybe? I'm thinking out loud, please fill in what you think. Or even the bookbinders glue. This one is almost empty. But I have another one. So I think I'm gonna use a normal brush for this. I'm gonna push that up a bit, and I'm going to plop that one down, get a little bit of glue and gently brush it on. I'm thinking this is almost like decoupaging. Right? Isn't it? Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. I am experimenting and I'm having so much fun. I am already totally in love with this journal. It's very, very rare that I make my own spine. Maybe it's once or twice a year. So now that I could decide the size of the spine and I found the right fabric, and oh, I just really love it. The question is, how the heck do I get this off the paper? Whoop. Et voilà. Très bien. And I wanted it something like this, right? Gently tap it. Try to smooth this out a bit. And then I don't want to use my scraping tool. I think I'm just gonna dab it with the paper towel instead to try and not break it, because doilies are fragile, especially when they have been dyed. I guess you all know that just as much as me. So, and I can immediately see that I need some extra here around the edges. So here I'm using art glitter glue instead. I'm taking a little piece at a time, lifting and gluing. There we go. And I want to get rid of the excess glue as well. I think this is going to be great. I don't always do my covers on screen, and I don't always do them first. Most of the time I make the signatures first. I decide which book to make into a journal, and then I make the signatures, and I wait for the inspiration to hit me. And this time I just knew what I wanted to do. So that was fun. And I don't even have the text block for this, because if you were here yesterday, you know that I got the cover from Jacqueline at Souvenir de la France on Etsy. She has the best books and covers from France, and I like that. There we go. Perfect. I am going to, I have to clean this because it's an ordinary brush. So I think I'm gonna put it there so that I don't lose it out of my sight. And then we are going to do this one, and I want it about there. So I'm just going to use the art glitter glue for that whole piece, even though it's a bit on the larger side. I hope I won't get any air pockets. I'm going to try to use my scraper to flatten it and make sure it doesn't. There we go. Yes. Lovely and grungy. My favorite kind. She will go there. Absolutely gorgeous. Whew, I'm getting hot, hot in here. So I want to do art glitter glue for her as well. Just oozing it out here to make sure it sticks all the way around, out all the little sticky out pieces of this lady. There we go. And let's plop her down. Gorgeous. I'm so excited. If you don't know, if you can't tell by my voice, I am so excited. So, oh, this one needs to be inked as well. Inky, inky. This small one. It is a Tim Holtz label that I just stamped the number 48 on. And the stamp is, I'm going to show you the stamp set really soon. I just want to glue this down first. There we go. If you wonder what the background noise is, it is my son. He has been home from school today because he hasn't been feeling well, and now he wants to go out and play with friends. And I said no, so he is angry with me. Let me show you the stamp set. It is this one. It's a Creative Expressions Sample CEC 1056 Signatures from the Past number 2. And that's the 48. And also this one comes from here. So, yeah. And we want to get this one down. I'm just gonna... I want to see if I can fray a little bit more. Because I like it grungy. Just a few more. Yes. There we go. And I'm going to put it there. So it's kind of in the center of the doily, but still overlapping the postcard. And for this one, I am going to use... let's do this. Because my art glitter glue is... No, art glitter glue. The fabric tack is not my friend right now. It is... the bottle is almost empty, and it's... I have refilled it with acetone 2 times, I think, and now it's just acting up. But it's still some there, so I don't want to take out another bottle because I am a bit... I don't want to say I'm cheap, but I don't want to waste it. There we go. Nice. So, we have a cover, and I might have to go in with glue sometime, but I love that. What do you think? Is it good? I like it. And we have the spine, and on the spine I am going to... Let's plop it down flat, shall we? I am going to put a label here on the spine. I am going to, let's see, I have stamped book number 12. It's not book number 12, it's books, I don't know what number, but I want to put it here. And I think I want to try and sew it on, but I'm going to start by gluing and then sew it on the machine. So wish me luck with that. I'm going to start by putting some glue on. and then we can really quick run up to the sewing machine and sew it on and pray to God that it works. Otherwise I have a problem. Or I have to put something else on top of it, of course. It's not harder than that. There we go. And let's scooch it a little bit. Not very centered, but it's a grungy book, so it can look whatever it like. And then I was planning to put some more labels. Maybe one more on the, like this one maybe, a bit crooked. And of course a bunch of them on the back, or some kind of collage. This is the wrong red, I believe. Yes, it is. This is a raspberry red and this is an orange red. So I need something else. But I am enjoying this cover so much. And I have an idea for starting the signatures as well. So I am going to pause you again. Sorry about that. I will be back in a second, you know. And I will go and try to sew this. And then we can start looking at the signatures. How about that? Exactly. Perfect. I will be right back. Give me a second. And I am back. Whew. Running in the stairs. So I sewn it on, and I think it looks quite okay. So I am going to get the threads out the back or inside the cover. I'm just gonna flatten it a bit using an A-bone folder, and then I'm gonna get my little tweezers to get the threads in on this side so that I can knot them. So it was that was an interesting thing to do. I have quite an old sewing machine. It's a big, chunky, metallic Husqvarna 2000. So it's vintage and it actually holds up really well, but it's not really happy to sew on thicker things. Like, for instance, if you mend a pair of jeans and you get to a place where they are stitched, it doesn't really like that. And also, this is quite hefty. It's not really thick, but it's quite hefty. So it did a bit of a protest, but I had turned the wheel, so I did it. And I still might sew something else, because this was so much fun. Stamping and sewing and fabric, and oh, I am in love with this. Oh dear, what happened to her? Did she get mashed? Can see if I have to fix that. Yeah, so signatures. I'm gonna continue to keep this in there just to make it not go flat. So let's see what I have thought. I have gotten out some tea dyed, coffee dyed and rust dyed paper because I want grunginess. And I'm thinking how many signatures I want. How about 11 or 13? This one is tea dyed, but then I went back. I watched Catherine, Sunnyside Journals. She showed, I can't remember how long ago, but she showed that she had tea dyed, and then she went back and dipped the paper like this, just to get the grungy edges, and I loved it. So I've done that on some of my pages. And I know, before you say something, that these pages are not full size, but I don't mind. I don't mind. This will be a book or a journal with varying sizes of papers. But this will be in it. This one is what's happening here? It's been folded and it's been, I think I have attempted to dye with some lace and it's been, I don't know, maybe I won't use that one. This one is, ooh, lovely and grungy. Let's use it. Two. Cheers with my coffee. This one looks grungy as well. I love the dark. It almost looks burnt on the edges. So that's a good one. Three. Let's see what we have more. Here we have the rust dye. Let's go for these as well. We can take these. Three. Then we have 6. And then we can check the rest dyed. We are also going to put my little, or I am going to put my little post-it notes so that I can distinguish my signatures between each other and make sure they get in the right order. So I'm getting some small post-it notes. Let's do green. We have 6. Yes, we have 6. So let's see what we have. We need 7 more. Ooh, I love this. The rust is so cool. I need to rust dye soon again. 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I don't want that one. I think I want something else. Here we go. 10. 11, 12, and 13. Perfect. So I'm just gonna put this to the side so that I can get these ready. So how is everyone today? I forgot to ask you. You're good? It's Monday. No, yes it is. I'm filming. I'm filming before I post. I have been posting the day after I film for a while. It's a bit less stressful. And I must thank you all. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I have gotten a lot of new subscribers the last few days. I don't know why. Maybe someone hinted that I exist, but I am so happy about it. And very warm welcome if you're new. And of course, if you're one of my regulars as well. But I'm so happy that you are here. And a little reminder, I have a giveaway. And since I am now almost to 700 subscribers, I am going to make a video, maybe tomorrow, with the giveaway journal and show you how it's going. And the giveaway will take place when I hit 1,000. So it's a little bit, a few more. I need a few more. But still, I want to give you the chance of hanging around and enter the giveaway. So that will be up really soon, maybe on Thursday or something. Because on Thursday I won't be filming. It is my daughter's 14th birthday. So we're gonna celebrate her all day. So if you've never seen me do this, this is a small post-it note. I write the number of the signature and I make an arrow to show myself what is up. I don't want to sew anything in upside down. And these won't come off until I have finished the journal and I'm ready to do the flip through. So this is the first. And then number 2, of course. And this is really no brain surgery at all. But I still enjoy having you guys with me when I do this. It's nice to know someone is sitting maybe at their own desk and doing their own crafting and listening to me. And if you're new here, I'm Anna. Hi, I'm Anna Granat. And, or Anna, as we say in Swedish, Anna Granat. I live in Sweden. That is why I don't speak fluent in English, even though I think my English is okay. It's not my first language. But I live in Sweden with my husband and my two youngest kids. They are 14 on Thursday and 13 in August. So, and then I have another daughter from a previous marriage, and she lives by herself. She's 23 soon. Big girl and my best friend. And yeah, my family, my husband and my two youngest kids enjoy sports. They do mountain bike. They compete in mountain bike and in skiing, cross-country skiing and so on. I don't. I enjoy time in my craft room. I enjoy reading. I enjoy period dramas on TV. And I enjoy coffee, as you know. I love books. I love journaling, making journals. So, and I work part-time. I work 80% about, so I'm always free on Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays, I post a series of videos called Use It or Lose It, which is meant as for myself as a bit of a challenge to use the things I have and to use it up and stop hoarding, and also to lose things. If I find things that I won't use, I should donate them to a thrift store. And I have done that. I'm at the moment going through books, and I have picked out a whole big paper bag full of, an IKEA paper bag full of books that's going to be donated, and also a smaller bag full of craft stuff that I would redonate, and that feels so great. Anyway, that was one paper signature. I also have, thanks to Jacqueline, Souvenir de la France. I think, if I remember, I'm going to post a link to her Etsy in my description box. I will try to remember that. She included a few pages from the book. This is the original first page, and it is, it's a single one. It's quite hefty. That will be the first thing you see. And then two other, one a bit thinner and one more. So I will put these in. I will hinge them to something else and put them in somehow. So they will go in. I've also pre-made a few pages. My usual process is this. I pick out one folio that is tea or coffee dyed or rust dyed per signature. I pick out one folio per signature from the original text block, which won't be happening today, right? I pick out some writing paper, lots of images from other books, and then I put my signatures together, and then I start decorating. That's my normal process. But then I have been watching other people who does it other way, in other ways. For instance, Nancy at Wishes and Weeds, if you're watching, hi. She is currently making a journal, and she's made the cover, and then she makes one folio at a time and decorates it, and then she puts it together and puts it in. And that's also an interesting way. I haven't done that, so I might do a bit of that. I have prepared a few pages. This is from a 1947 French, I don't know if you can call it a calendar, or if it's a day book or what it's called, but, and since I know how old it is, I am going to write 1947 down here in pen. So that will go in, and that will be reinforced, because this is quite thin paper and I want to reinforce that fold. And I can already see that I want to use some of my faux vintage cellophane tape. I have my cellophane tape on a roll. I make it on a roll, and it's really nice because you can always get the size of tape that you want. And it's almost time to make some new. And then I'm just going to repair that little tear there. Lovely. And as I said when I filmed yesterday, this book was published in circa 1930, 1931 somewhere. I googled it with a cover. I also have, what else do I have? Some fussy cuts I'm going to put in. Some other things. Oh, now I was really inspired by Nancy. This is craft paper. Nothing funny about that. It comes out of a big paper pad. And here's a lace pocket. She made that in her video the other day, and I just love the contrast between the lace and the craft paper. So I just had to do it myself. So I made one for this journal. Yeah. So that's about how far I got on this. So what I'm gonna do now is that I am going to let you guys go. Then I'm going to go and read my stash again, pick out some more book pages, pick out some more decorations, and maybe I will just put them in a pile, and then I can assemble the signatures with you. If you want that, give me a hint down below if you want me to assemble the signatures with you. And we will do that. I could even make this a start to finish journal almost, if you like. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah. So once again, I really appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for being with me, and I hope you enjoy this adventure with Fleur. I'm so happy that I dared to do that. I'm feeling brave. Yeah, thank you all so much for being with me. I'm silly, I know. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Say hi down below, or let me know if you want me to do a series of this, or at least take you guys with me when I assemble the signatures. And yeah, have a great rest of your week, everybody. I will be back probably tomorrow. So that's it for today. Bye.